Jared Parry for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and Forged Irish Stout. Delighted to be joined by Peter Fury here in Cardiff. It's a return of Hughie Fury. He came back a couple of weeks ago. Dominant performance over a very, very durable man in Kostian Dovzhenko. He's back this weekend against Patrick Corte. Just happy to get the rounds in for Hughie at the minute.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. It's not about who the competition is, not about anything. It's getting the ring rust off, getting rounds. This guy brings power. He's got a good record, so he's got to be on his job. But this time we're looking for improvements again.
Everyone was happy to see Hughie back after a long absence, and very much shook the ring rust off. It's a very tough opponent, and it looks like it's going to be the same again. Is that the aim now? Just get through the year, just banking the rounds, and then start challenging for titles at the end of the year for Hughie?
It's fight by fight. We can all see we've got eyes, and a lot of ring rust was there in his last one. Let's see some improvements in this one, and we'll step him up as we see his performances. We can't say, when he gets this fight, he's going to fight for a world title or something. It's when he's ready.
I was going to say, activity is key, and like you said, within 3 weeks he's back out. How regular are you going to try and get Hughie out after this fight this weekend?
Well, he's here now on the Saturday, and all being well, injury-free and stuff, he'll be on the GBM show on the 29th of June. So he's already slotted in for that. So I think they're going to announce that any time. So that'll be his 2, 3. This is the second. 29th of June will be his third, and then we'll look see where we are for a proper decent fight in September, which will be his fourth.
I was going to touch upon the card that he's fighting on here, Jessica McCaskill, Lauren Price. It's a big step up for Lauren Price, but when you've got the Olympic gold medal, you've got the amateur pedigree, some may not see it as that. How do you see this main event going?
I've got to fancy Lauren Price in this, to be fair. I think she's an untapped talent, and a build as well. She's a very good boxer, and that's all she needs to do. But I think when she's pushed and she sits down on a shot, she can hit as well. So I just think we haven't seen the best of Lauren Price. I think I'm expecting her to come away with this victory in good style as well. I think the more McCaskill pushes it, the worse it's going to be.
To touch on what you said there, everyone said Lauren hasn't lost a round since turning professional, and she's boxed her way to nearly every victory. When I spoke to her yesterday, she said people don't realise I can fight too. And do you think we'll see that come out of Lauren if McCaskill tried to drag her into a dog fight this weekend?
Yeah, I think it's obvious she can fight as well, but she's never had to do. This is the thing, because she's super talented. So we're going to see a different fighter. I think McCaskill's going to bring the best out of Lauren Price.
I've got to talk to you a bit about a big talking point in box at the minute. A few weeks ago we were talking about the bizarre build-up of Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. Then it was a bit of an upset to everybody that Ryan Garcia got the victory. Then this week it's come out, tested positive for Osterine. Just what's your take on all of that?
I don't really believe any of this bullshit, to be fair. I'm hearing all different things. The VAD or somebody's resigned out of it. Listen, what is real and what is fantasy today? Who knows? To be honest with you, I don't know why people take drugs anyway, because it doesn't assist in the performance for me. If you can fight, you can fight. If you can't, you can have all the drugs in the fucking world. It ain't going to help you in there. But it's cheating at the end of the day, and I get it. But basically, for me, listen, I think Garcia won fair and square. So it's up to Haney to come back and avenge his loss.
So I also want to touch upon another fight that caused a bit of controversy last week, and it was Mike Tyson, Jake Paul has been sanctioned as a professional bout. What's your thoughts on all of that?
I think it's a good fight. Look, Mike Tyson's got it all to do. He's in his 50s, and as much as the heart's there, and what a great fighter he's been, you can't put young legs on an old man. He's getting on. And this job is all about the legs. You can do the sparring, you can hit a man on the pads and chase him across the ring. Mike Tyson will know himself. If he can get his legs in top shape, then yeah. But Jake Paul's he's pretty nifty on his feet. He can move. So, it's going to be a good fight. But you would expect, Jake Paul to come through it, because this is a young man's sport. That's what I think. But can Mike Tyson do it? Of course he can. He cannot put Jake Paul into next week, because a fighter never loses his power. But this is not an old man's game, and at his age, he's on the old man side.
I want to talk to you about a fighter in the gym, Savannah Marshall, training around at the PFL now just in a couple of weeks' time. Have you seen the training, how that will go in, and how has it differed to boxing, her training completely?
It's completely different. She only comes to me one day a week, of a Wednesday, just to do some pads, and now she's doing a bit of sparring with April Hunter, and it's enough, because mainly she's got to focus on this MMA stuff, and I can see, even in the boxing, what she's doing. I can see the MMA, I can see the style of it, so I think Andy Aspinall's doing a great job with Savannah, and I'm looking forward to sitting ringside and enjoying the show.
Got to ask you about next week's fight. Obviously, it's the undisputed heavyweight world title fight. A lot of people talk about Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk. Just, have you got a prediction or any word on that fight?
The best Tyson should beat the best Usyk because of the attributes. So, anything less won't beat Usyk. But on his A game, he should be able to come through that fight.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Peter, and we'll catch up with you in the